Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and distinguished delegates, welcome to the inaugural InfraAI Global Summit 2025. It's my great pleasure to stand before you today as we embark on this journey at the intersection of artificial intelligence and infrastructure development. First, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our honored guests, Mr. Dimitris Papastergiou, Minister of the Digital Governance of the Hellenic Republic, officially representing His Excellency Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Minister Papastergiou, your presence here underscores not only the Greek government's commitment to digital innovation, but also the European Union's developments over the last years. I'm also delighted to welcome His Excellency Dr. Ali Obeid Al-Dahari, Ambassador to the United Arab Emirates, the Hellenic Republic. Your Excellency, your extensive experience in various sectors brings a wealth of knowledge to our discussions on global cooperation in AI and infrastructure. The InfraAI Global Summit 2025 marks a key moment in our collective journey towards a more intelligent, efficient, and sustainable future. As we stand at the cusp of a new era, where investment in digital infrastructure has surpassed a remarkable threshold of $1 trillion, and this is expected to pass $6 trillion by 2030, we find ourselves at the forefront of a transformative revolution that requires all of us to come together for the greater good. The summit serves as a strategic platform, bringing together global leaders in technology, investment, and energy to explore the profound impact of AI-driven infrastructure development. Our goal is not just to discuss ideas, but to forge pathways for resilient, scalable, and sustainable digital ecosystems which will shape the world of tomorrow. Over the day, we will delve into crucial topics that are defining our digital landscape, from the dawn of the gigascale economy to the intricacies of data governance in the AI era, from novel financing models for AI infrastructure to preparing for the quantum era. Our discussions will span the entire spectrum of challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. As we engage in these vital conversations, let us remember that we are not just talking about technology or infrastructure. We are envisioning the future of our societies, economies, and the very fabric of human interaction. The decisions we make and the collaborations we forge will have far-reaching implications for generations to come. I encourage you to approach these sessions with an open mind, a spirit of innovation, and a commitment to collaborative problem solving. In closing, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all participants, speakers, sponsors including Digital Realty and Infra Partners, and our global partners who have made this summit possible. Your presence here is a testament to the global importance of this endeavor. A quick note to also thank the Tech Capitals team for their relentless efforts to bring this day to light. It takes a lot of effort to put this together. And also our journalists for putting together our first ever magazine, which you all are the first ones to enjoy and get to read. With that said, now please welcome Alexandros Bechrakis, Managing Director for Digital Realty for Greece. Thank you very much, and I look forward to discussions and networking throughout today.
Delighted to have everybody here, the Minister, Ambassador, and all the distinguished guests. It is a real pleasure to be here and to support this event. I think it is the best, among the best events that are happening in the region. The first, I would say, international event of this caliber taking place into Greece, which shows where Greece is going and what people are perceiving of Greece regarding the data center industry. And I appreciate everybody's effort to come here and support the event and us. We are living, all of us, in a time of rapid transformation. This is cliché. We are all, though, in the same business. The business is we try to predict the future. Whatever we do, this is what we mostly try to achieve. To understand what is happening and how we can position ourselves, our businesses, even our personal lives, towards what is coming. And the rapid transformation and the pace of change is changing and increasing every day. This makes prediction, which prediction was always hard, even harder. And when you add to this mix that AI, which is the theme of this conference, which has a unique, let's say, characteristic of putting back what you give in as in the process of creating new things, means one very simple thing, that the pace will be increasing even more as we go along, which means that the prediction will be even harder. Then we have quantum coming, which will increase this problem even more. And of course, I would like to top this with the more current geopolitical changes that affect all of us, one way or the other, and create additional instability and additional problems in trying to predict the future. The only thing that, gives me some comfort is that I have been lucky 15 years back to enter the data center industry. And one thing that is common in this change is that all the change creates more data, more processing capabilities, more requirements for information, technology, infrastructures, services, applications, people, and of course data centers where all this can happen, which means that at least my job is not that easy, because I still need to predict, but it's easier, and because I suppose all of us more or less are in this industry, I think we should be feeling better than most business people. I will start by saying that there are always ups and downs, because you may hear what is happening in Europe, and if there are slowdowns, and if there is increase in the US, or what Arab countries choose to do. At the end, we need to understand that growth is not going to be linear. We are going to have, and we are going to see slowdowns and ups. But as I said, I expect huge growth in the sector, continues with, of course, the usual small ups and downs. This Realty is committed, and as proof of our commitment, we used to do globally 2.6 billion of investments per year. We are almost doubling that last year, and this is the expectation going forward. In Greece alone, we have already invested hundreds of millions in the last 4 years. I come from an acquisition, so I'm in the industry 15 years. My company here is 23 years in Greece, among the first. We were acquired 4.5 years back. In the last 4 years, hundreds of millions, and we continue. We have a global footprint. I would dare to say, the biggest global footprint in the world, with more than 310 data centers in tens of markets in all continents, which gives us a very unique view in the global environment, which is something that we need to consider every day, because some countries follow later, so we can get this information and this experience to them. Some are on the forefront, so we fight for them to understand what they need. We fight for them and with them. AI is such an issue, because AI, from a technology perspective, has a lot of issues unsolved, and this also goes back. I was having a good discussion yesterday with some Polish friends about its cooling, which is one of our main concerns, obviously, and how sustainable we can grow this demanding new, infrastructure. I would like to take a moment here to reflect a little more on our parts of the world. So Greece, I mentioned something. We have the biggest footprint in Greece also, and we are just expanding. In 10 days, we are opening Heraklion 1, our first carrying data center in Crete, in Heraklion, mainly targeting two things: to concentrate and give added value to submarine cables coming from Mediterranean and connecting Europe with Asia, including Middle East and Africa, giving better routes and resiliency for Europe. And there is a parallel between energy and data, as we need to protect ourselves from energy availability. The same is with data availability. Data is the new oil, another old cliche, but at the end of the day, we also need to understand how important is that we create these paths, we increase the resilience of our infrastructure, because as I said earlier, data is the most important thing, or among the most important things, and we need to protect it in the best way possible. So we are on the threshold of an exciting future. I believe we are lucky to be here in the industry, and I look forward to see how things will evolve and work with all of you to support the new vision that is becoming a reality as we speak.
Greece was one of the first 7 countries in Europe that managed to get part of this fantastic, in my opinion, European initiative about AI factories. What we want to do is to bring at the same digital and physical space startups, new ideas, new approaches about problems, and of course, new solutions based on this computational power and also the data that we can use, which is the problem all around the globe and for sure in Europe and Greece. Talent. We cannot find people, right skilled people about creating models, about feeding models. So this is something that we have also to think about. The second problem, and we had discussed a lot with Alexandros, has to do with energy. If we would discuss in terms of just data, I could tell you that in Greece we can accept many data centers without any problem. But the real problem is how to feed them with energy. From the other side, Greece has a weird problem. We have energy, we have a lot of renewables, we have almost double the power that we need in Greece, but we have to create or think about from the beginning how to store energy because, for example, today, to our bill, the Ministry of Energy will bring us a small article about how to switch off renewables during April because we produce more power than the one that we will consume during April. So the next step and the next big bet for Greece is how to balance the energy from renewables, how to store energy and how to reuse it through data centers or other consumes that technology needs. So we have to run much faster. Europe has to run much faster. We have to expand interoperability all around Europe, and this is something that we're working on. You know that Greece and Cyprus are the two first European countries that connected about 3 months back their systems. Now the Greek digital identities can pass in Cyprus and also the Cyprian one in Greece, but we also now interconnect our public service systems, and the digital document from Greece can be scanned and passed in Cyprus also. So this is just the beginning. A fantastic new world is in front of us. The Ministry of Digital Governance, the Greek government is ready to run and to be a leader to AI challenges. Thank you so much for the invitation, and always at your disposal for any help. Thank you so much. Good morning.